now, when you make plans, you gotta remember how flaky everyone is, right? You gotta factor that in. You gotta change your approach. You know, you look at my phone on a Sunday when I'm trying to find someone to get brunch with, I look like a psychopath. It's just like, hey, you wanna get brunch? Hey, you wanna get, hey, you wanna, 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 hey, you wanna. And it's this weird list of my best friend to the shittiest person I'd eat pancakes with. But I get it. I get it, man. I understand why we're like this. We all have the same nightmare. You know the nightmare. The nightmare is you do commit to doing the thing with Phil, right? And you get there like, oh, this is fun, Phil. I'm glad I came. We're getting to catch up and stuff. It's good. Nah. Then you get that phone call. Dude, where are you? Biggie and Tupac faked their deaths. They're doing a show right now. I have an extra ticket. Where are you?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm upstate picking apples with Phil.
Oh my God.
We all have that nightmare, and I do think there's a new thing where we always want the best, you know? Whatever we're doing, we want to do the best, funnest thing. Whatever we're buying, we want the best. We have all these options, and we have all this information at our fingertips to research it, and we always want the best. Why not have the best? And a lot of times it's very useful, right? I made some more educated decisions in my life, but at a certain point, doesn't that stuff become debilitating? Like now it's gotten to the point where before I make any choice or decision in my life, I had to Google something to make sure I'm not fucking it up. You know what I mean? Like the other day, I had to get a toothbrush. Before I left my house, without even thinking about it, I Googled best toothbrush. That's right, I'm about to get the best toothbrush. Why? Why do I need the best toothbrush? Every other toothbrush I bought on a hunch has been fine. Like, what is a big fear now? Have you ever run into someone with no teeth and be like, what happened? Bought the wrong toothbrush. Should have done more research. And when you take these kind of mentalities and you throw them in the dating world, things get crazy, man. Things get really weird, you know? You people that are married, been in long relationships, you have no idea what it's like out there right now. Everything has changed. Take your most basic problem as a single person. What is it? You like someone, they don't like you back. Or the reverse, someone likes you, you don't like them back. Okay, at one point in time, that used to be kind of a weird thing. It was awkward, it was a conversation, it was something you had to deal with, right? Now, what do people do? Someone likes you, you don't like them back? Just pretend to be busy forever. That's what people do now. They pretend to be busy forever, and then they conduct this strange psychological experiment where it's like, how much hope does this person have? How many times do I need to pretend to be busy before they realize this many scheduling conflicts is statistically impossible and something else is going on? Now look, I don't think it's coming from a bad place. I think you're trying not to hurt someone's feelings, right? What are your other options? You can say nothing, you can give people silence, or you can just be honest with them. Those are your big three options, right? Clap if what you do is pretend to be busy. Clap if that's your move. Okay? I'd say that's my move as well, okay? Clap if what you do is you say nothing, you give people silence. Okay? And finally, clap if you're just honest with people. Okay? Now, let's say the situation is reversed and someone else is dealing with you. How do you prefer they handle the situation? Clap if you prefer that they pretend to be busy.
Switcheroo.
All right. Clap if you prefer that they say nothing, that they give you silence.
That's me.
Why the fuck would you prefer that? This is a hypothetical thing. That's your preference? You're into confusion?
Yeah.
Sorry, this isn't a good way to do polls. I shouldn't shit on people after certain responses. I apologize. And finally, clap if you prefer that they're just honest with you. I'd say I'm in that camp as well. Well. I think our findings are pretty clear, right? We're all really shitty people. Whenever we're dealing with others, we're like, I'm gonna pretend to be busy. I don't wanna say anything. And when other people are dealing with us, we're like, why must we all play these games? Can't we all just be honest with one another? And the other thing is, we all say we prefer honesty, myself included, but can we really handle honesty, you know? I talked to a woman once, she's like, I'm just honest with people. I don't mess around, I'm just honest with people. I was like, really? All right, I'm a guy, I asked you out for dinner, you don't want to go, what would you say? She said, I would say, I'm not interested in getting dinner with you. And on one hand, that's really nice, right? There's no games there, you know exactly where you stand, you're not wasting your time. On the other hand, though, Could you imagine actually receiving a text like that? Hey, you want to get dinner sometime? I'm not interested in getting dinner with you. Goddamn, what are you, a demon? That's the meanest, coldest shit anyone's ever said to me, okay? I'm a person, I have feelings, okay? I'm just a fellow human being that wanted to break bread with you and get to know you a little better. Is that such a horrifying situation? I was basically like, hey, you want some free food? You're like, not if your presence is involved. You got a gift certificate? I'll go with my friend. I don't know what the best way to deal with it is, man. I do think it's tough. I do think silence might be the worst, though. Silence to me seems like the rudest, most cowardly way to handle a situation, and it's also the one that hurts the other person the most, right? I mean, we've all been on the other end of that. That's the worst, man. The worst is when you meet someone you're really into, and you know you feel that connection. You know what I'm talking about? When you meet that person, oh my God, we both felt that. No games this time. Deep connection. No games. Deep connection. No games. Deep connection. You send the first text, you're all confidence. Forget about it. It's done. Wrap it up, put it in a bag, write my name on it, cause it's done. 20 minutes later, no response. Okay, well, I'm sure she's just busy with a couple of things and any minute now. 3 hours later, fuck! I put too many exclamation points in my text. What was I thinking? I should have said hey with 2 Y's, not 3 Y's. I'm so stupid. 3 hours earlier, you're looking up vacation packages on Orbitz. You're planning birthdays, holidays, a whole life together. And now it's all gone away. And you have no idea why. And this is when people start going crazy. Because in the past, let's say you're in a situation like this, someone doesn't call or write you back. You get over it with time, right? Out of sight, out of mind. The problem now is we don't give ourselves the luxury of out of sight, out of mind. Because what happens now when you get in one of these situations? We all become detectives. We start opening up tabs. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All right, let's see every single thing this motherfucker's doing instead of texting me back. GPS on screen 2, Instagram on scene 3. Let's see what they're looking at right now.
The whole works.
And it's a brutal thing to do to yourself. You should not do it because you're in the most vulnerable position, right? You put yourself out there. You're like, I like you, baby, you like me. Any guy or girl in that situation, that's what they're feeling. And you're just waiting for something to put your heart at ease. But instead, you're getting nothing. And then you go on the internet, you're reading stuff like, eating ice cream and watching Dexter, #, I really need a man. What? I just asked you out. You know I follow you. You know I'm reading this. What kind of evil is inside of you? And it seems like an area where we could all be a little bit more thoughtful, right? Because look, anytime someone asks you out, whether it's a guy asking a girl or a girl asking a guy, whatever the scenario, that person is paying you a huge compliment, right? They're basically saying, hey, out of the infinite number of things I could do with my time, what I'd like to do is spend some time with you because I think there's something special about you and I'd like to get to know you better and see if there's a connection there. It's a very nice thing for someone to say. I feel like you should respect that a little bit. So maybe don't post your dumb photos and stuff up. Like, you wouldn't treat people that way 20, 30 years ago. 20, 30 years ago, if someone asked you out, you weren't interested, you wouldn't send a package to their house. Here's some photos of me and my friends at the beach. Here's a photo of a puppy I saw on the street. Here's a bunch of photos of me and some other guy. Am I fucking him? Maybe. Why don't you think about that for a few hours? So that's it, man. Anyone here that's single, they have some version of that nonsense in their phone, right? Clap if you're single and you met someone in the past few days, past week or so, and you've been texting back and forth. Clap if that's your situation. Clap right now. Okay. If you're in that situation, do me a favor right now. Pull out your phone and scroll to the very, very first message that you have with this person. And when you get to the very, 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 very first message, come up to the front of the stage over here through this aisle here. So go ahead, pull out your phone, scroll to the very first message. When you get to the first message, come to the front right here in front of this gentleman here. Miss, you had the top message? Yeah? And all right, so how long ago did you meet this person?
September 2nd.
September 2nd. Okay, so let's see what happened, okay?
So September 14 right now.
So he sends the first message. He sends it Tuesday, September 2nd at 11:26 p.m. Odd time to send a first message. He says, hey, Ashley, ... It's Chris. He said his last name, but I don't want to repeat it in case he gets murdered. Hey, Ashley. ... I like that ... Hey, Ashley. It's Chris. It was nice to hang. It was. It started so smooth. Hey, Ashley. ... It's Chris. And then he goes, it was nice to hang in with you. Chris, no! Proofread! It was nice to hang. His voice changes for the rest of the bit now after that. Earlier was, hey, Ashley, it's Chris. Now it's, hey, Ashley, it's Chris. It was nice to hang in with you at BM. Hope you're recovering well. Let's grab a coffee sometime. And then you send a text back the next day at 1:05 p.m. You send, hey, exclamation. Glad you made it out alive. Headed to Soho House with Erica now. I'm also around after 6 tomorrow or in the afternoon Friday. Whoa, you must really like this guy.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck opens up their schedule that much? If the Dalai Lama was like, oh, I really want to get tea with you sometime, Aziz, I'd be like, let's just check in next week, Dalai Lama. And so then he sends a message Thursday at 11:55 a.m. And he goes, I thought I'd see you at Marquee last night. And then he tries to send, sorry, all these places sound kind of douchey. I'm really sorry. No judgments here, but it's not like, I thought I'd see you at that MoMA exhibit. It's like, oh, why were you at the club? There was a foam party. And then you guys text back and forth. You get the coffee. Did you guys get the coffee?
Yeah.
And how was the coffee? Did you have fun?
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, so let's see where things are right now, okay?
Oh,
Yesterday, 9:44 p.m. So what did we miss at Marquee last night?
boy. Who said that?
God damn it, Ashley, go to some better places. Quit wasting your life in these shitty clubs. No, it's fine. And then he says, is that what you're up to tonight? And he said, I'm on my way to the AZIZ show at MSG. And he goes, oh, okay, ... enjoy. Ashley, I think I speak for everyone here when I say, fuck this guy. Thank you very much for sharing that with us, Ashley.